It's that time, guys. Champions League football is back. Second leg of the quarterfinals is here, guys. And these games right here. Let's talk about them. But before that, guys, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know who you guys have winning the Champions League this season. But let's go right into it, man. With the games happening first, we have Atletico Madrid versus Barcelona and Liverpool versus PSG. And then the next day, we have, obviously, Real Madrid versus Bayern and Sporting versus Arsenal. Let's start off with my beautiful Barcelona. Obviously, down 2-0 in the first leg. We lost at home at the Camp Nou. Did not see that coming, unfortunately. It happened. That red card, obviously a huge moment in the game. Going down to 10 men, it's always going to be hard to win. Even at home, even with the fans chanting, it's always going to be a hard time to come back from a 2-0 deficit with a red card with a man down. A lot of, crazy calls that were not called as well in favor of Barcelona. But there's nothing you can do about the first leg. At the end of the day, to beat Barcelona, to win these matches, you have to play the best. You cannot go and think about all the things that happen off the field or the ref or this and that. You had to play your game, and unfortunately, Barca did not play the way they're supposed to play. That red card had a huge thing, but let's move on to the second leg. 2-0 down, now going away to the Metropolitano. And Atletico Madrid have not lost in a two-leg game in the Champions League for a while now when they are leading, especially against Barcelona. I don't think they've ever lost. So, guys, this is going to be a huge task for Barcelona. But, records and things are meant to be broken. So I do have Barcelona winning this game. I don't know what it is. Call me crazy. Call me delusional as a Barca fan. Yeah, sure. All about that. But the way Lamine Yamal has been acting, recently changing his profile picture as well, this and that. We have him talking today in the press conference post-match, saying a lot of things. Basically, let's wind it down. All he said was how he's super excited for this game. He knows that it's all on him as the main man, as the number 10. Even at 18 years old, him understanding that he's the guy is crazy to me. He puts so much stress and pressure on himself, but that's what creates players like him, world-class talents. And he, right now, is in the best form of his life. To be honest, to me, best player in the world right now. Let me know in the comments down below if you agree or not. But for him as an 18-year-old, like I said, putting all that pressure on himself, he understands what it comes down to and what task at hand he has. But the rest of the team has to, show up as well. Players like Rashford have to step up. You have Pedri who has to step up as well. And Araujo, obviously, as well, with that red card to Kubarsi. Kubarsi won't be there, so I'm assuming Araujo is going to be starting. We need no tomfoolery from him, no incidents. We need Araujo to be 110% focused. Please do not make any errors. We've seen it many times before. We saw last season against Inter Milan in the Champions League that cost us the game. So Araujo, we need him to be at his A game, and I think he will be. So yeah, no, I do see Barcelona winning this game. We have Cancelo playing right back, in my opinion. Balde back as well. We have players like De Jong back as well. Bernal back as well. Unfortunately, Rafinha is not back yet. He's still injured. So yeah, it's going to be a different matchup with Rashford there. But Rashford is also going to be a key player in this game. He's got that pace. He's super direct. He's got a goal in him as well. And then Lewandowski up top. I think we have to take advantage of the experience that he has. We all know, again, like I said before, Diego Simeone is going to park the bus. Everyone and their mothers know that Diego Simeone and this Atletico Madrid team are going to just park the bus, hold the line, and try to get a counterattack, maybe attack after that. But they're just going to, for priority one, defend and park the bus. We've seen those memes where we saw, Diego Simeone and the players, laying some breaks right in front of their nets. But that's basically what it's going to feel like tomorrow. I feel like Lamine Yamal is going to cook this game. I think he's going to really show the world why he is the best player in the world this game. And he's ready, man. He is super, super ready in this game. We just have to make sure that this high line doesn't screw us. But I don't see it happening if we play right. We have Joan Garcia also playing in net. And he's very, very good coming off the line and with his feet. So fingers crossed. I might be saying this because I'm biased, but I have Barcelona going through to the semi-finals of the Champions League, beating Atletico Madrid in La Remontada away from home. But let me know in the comments down below, what do you guys think about that? Do you guys see Barcelona winning? Do you see Atletico Madrid winning? Let me know in the comments down below. But let's move on to the next game now. Obviously, we have the PSG versus Liverpool match here as well. PSG winning in the first leg at home in Paris 2-0. Now, second leg going to Anfield Stadium. Liverpool, I just don't see it happening. Even though they're playing at home, this is a PSG reigning champs of the Champions League. We see the ballers that they have, man. Kvaratskhelia, Due, you have obviously Dembele. That midfield three is absolutely disgusting as well. And then the back line, you have world-class talent, Ballon d'Or candidates on this team. Hakimi, you got Pacho, you got Marquinhos, you got all these players. Unfortunately, they don't have any Donnarumma net, but we see the quality that they have. It's going to be super hard for Liverpool to come back, especially after what Arne Slot did in that first leg, where he decided to play a 3-5-2 type of formation, and Salah, I don't believe, started that game as well. So, yeah, it's going to be super, super hard. I don't see it happening. We've seen the way that Arne Slot and Salah's, relationship has been crumbling in front of our eyes. I don't know if he starts. I obviously, Salah did start in the Premier League just a couple days ago where he got himself a goal, I believe, or an assist. But Arne Slot, man, I think he's overthinking it. I think this might be too much for him. I don't think he's in that mentality, the right mindset to beat a team like PSG. He's overthinking it, and I think just the quality on this team that Liverpool has, it just hasn't been working this season. Wirtz has been doing a lot better. Atletico has been doing very good as well, but defensively as well, Konate has been having some issues. McAllister has been dropping in form actually too. You got players like Kirkes and Frimpong who haven't been great level as well. So yeah, and the thing is, when you come against a PSG team like this, who are reigning champs in the Champions League, the level of football is at another level. You have to be in your A game, and I don't see Liverpool being in their A game. They might come close to it, but again, like I said, Luis Enrique and this PSG team are the team to beat them in Bayern Munich, in my opinion. So I have PSG winning this game as well. Maybe Liverpool score, but I can see like a 3-1, 3-2 match in this game and PSG going into the semifinals. So yeah, let me know in the comments down below. That was pretty quick. Nothing much to talk about there because Arne Slot and this team, they're not in it right now. Their mind and their head is all over the place. I don't think he even knows what he's gonna do. Maybe he plays a 4-2-3-1. Maybe he plays a 3-5-2 again. I don't even know what he's gonna do. So this Liverpool team, I think just this season in general, they have to probably call it a wraps. It hasn't been the season that they loved. So yeah, I got PSG winning this game and moving on to the semifinals. Let me know in the comments down below if you agree or disagree with me. Do you have Liverpool winning? Maybe. I have PSG, but let me know in the comments down below. Now let's move on to the games. Next, we have obviously, let's talk about Arsenal versus Sporting. Let's leave the best game for last. Obviously, Real Madrid versus Bayern. But yeah, Arsenal versus Sporting, and guys, Arsenal right now seem to be bottling every single thing. They were supposed to win the quadruple. Then they're supposed to win the triple. Now it looks like they might not even win the Premier League after this week that they just had, losing to, I believe, Bournemouth, and then obviously City winning to Chelsea. Arsenal look like they are crumbling in front of our eyes. They are bottling every situation they are having in every single tournament competition. Arsenal seem to be lackluster, anti-football. They don't seem like a proper team that's going to go out there and win. And looking again at the first leg, it was only 1-0 away. Yes, they are back at home now playing in London at the Emirates. But this Arsenal team, man, I have no faith in them in winning. I think they're just over their own heads, man. They're overthinking it. You have Arteta playing memes, reels, TikTok reels in training. You have Arteta making them do some crazy training with the balls, with their hands, and crazy stuff. I think Arteta's trying so many different things, but he should be focusing on football instead. Instead of focusing all these different tactics and different ways you can win, how about you focus in the football first and try to compete that way instead of trying to do all that stuff. We see what he's doing with corners. We're seeing what he's doing with, defensively wise, but it's just not been working. And I don't know, man. Realistically, I do see Arsenal winning this game. Again, they're at home and they won the first leg away 1-0, so they have an advantage right now. But the thing is, man, with this Arsenal team, I just can't see them or like picture them winning. I can't be 100% sure that they will, because these players, man, in the big moments we're seeing it now, in the crucial moments right now at the end of the season, where everything is starting to, make sense. Every single game is super, super important. They have been crumbling in front of our eyes. So I don't know, man. Sporting, they might have a chance. I'll give you my actual prediction. I do see Arsenal winning, but I can see Sporting winning. I don't know what it is, but I got Arsenal winning this leg. Maybe a 2-1, maybe 1 goal difference. But yeah, Arsenal moving on to the semifinals of the Champions League, and obviously they'll be facing off against my beautiful Barcelona if it goes up to that. But yeah, let me know in the comments down below. Do you think Arsenal are going to ball the Champions League as well, or will they win this game and move on to the next round? So yeah, that's a quick one right there, because there's not much to talk about. Like I said, it was 1-0 Arsenal. You got players like Saka, who I believe is injured as well. And this team right now just not in the best shape and form. So let's move on to the big matchup. Obviously, Bayern Munich versus Real Madrid. Bayern Munich winning the first leg 2-1 away at the Bernabeu, obviously. Now at home at the Allianz Arena, Bayern Munich looked so comfortable in that first game. But even how well they played, they were all over Real Madrid. The game ended up only being 2-1 in their favor. Real Madrid scoring as well in the late minutes, I believe. I forgot who scored. I think, it was Mbappe, I believe now. But yeah, the thing is with Real Madrid, even though they've been having a poor season, we've been seeing those memes of Mbappe, dictator. We're seeing how Vinny Jr. and Mbappe, when they play together up front, they can't, the cohesiveness, there's no like chemistry with that two players up front. It's not been working so far. And it's funny because a lot of people have been saying it before the season even started. I've been saying it as well. And me and my friends on our podcast at the Footy Culture, if you want to check that out, we've been saying it as well. Mbappe and Vinicius, we didn't see it working, man. You got two guys that want the ball, to want to be the main mans at Real Madrid, and it just hasn't been working so far. It hasn't been working. But the one thing with Real Madrid, you can never count them out. No matter what, they will always have a chance. That is why they're the Champions League team. 15 Champions League. Even though we hear it all the time, even though we say our things, we have our things to say about it. At the end of the day, they did win 50 Champions League. They are a team that has the proof in the pudding to show why they're a team like that wins so much in the Champions League. And again, that's why I'm saying, like, even though they're not in the best form, you have players like Huijsen, you have Carreras, who got absolutely dog water last game against Olise. Olise, one of the best players in the world right now, showed why he is one of the best players against Carreras. Carreras just looked like he shouldn't even be playing football professionally. That's how bad it was in the first leg. And yeah, like players like Trent again also getting exposed with Luis Diaz on the left hand side. So it's gonna be a hard one. 2-1. I think Bayern Munich definitely got off the pedal in the tail end of the first leg. They could have scored a lot more goals. I think there was chances with Olise, with Luis Diaz. Even Alphonso Davies came on and had a great chance, but unfortunately tried to pass it instead of shooting it. So I think them letting off the gas a bit is gonna screw them up a bit. So I mean, I'm saying at the end of the day, I do see Bayern Munich winning this game, but don't count Real Madrid off. I can also see them winning. I don't know what. I can see Mbappe scoring. I can see them just somehow this game just all gelling well and going out away and scoring and winning. Because, like, again, Real Madrid, you can never count them out, man. That's just in their DNA. Champions League is in their DNA. You can never count them out. But if what I think is going to happen, and I hope is going to happen, I got Bayern Munich winning this game. Harry Kane also in the form of his life. He's been super, super good. You got Gnabry playing that 10 role just behind him as well. Has been working perfectly. You have players like Musiala now getting benched because of the quality that Gnabry's been playing at this moment. Company's been doing something like super, super good at Bayern Munich. I did not expect this from Company, to be honest. I just didn't see how he could, transition from being a center back to being one of the greatest, coaches this season, and what he's doing with this team, man. I can see it now. Like, obviously Company played under Pep, so probably he got some experience from playing under Pep, coaching wise. So we're seeing it now. We're 100% seeing it now. The way he's been playing with this team, Gnabry putting him at the 10 role is crazy. It is stupid how it's working. I did not see this coming. I did not think he would be playing great at that role. He was always known as a winger. He loved to go down the wing, cut in, and take a shot. But now playing a different role, he's playing more of a 10, where he's going to kind of have to distribute and play off of Harry Kane. It just works so well because Harry Kane obviously is not a traditional striker. He loves to come back and collect the ball as well. So it just works so well. The way the company has his team just working so well, I just have them winning. And then Neuer in that first leg, 40 years old Neuer, showing why goalkeepers, man, they get better as they age. We saw it with Buffon, and now we're seeing it with Neuer as well. Neuer, big saves against Vinicius as well, and just his positioning and everything, man. Coming back from a huge injury as well. I did not expect this from Neuer, but yeah, Neuer's going to have a big game in the second leg as well, because you already know Vinicius and Mbappe are going to go out there and try their best. You got obviously players like Bellingham as well, who's going to be a key maker, difference maker for this Real Madrid team. So yeah, it's going to be a tough game. Let me know in the comments down below, who do you guys have winning this game? I personally have Bayern Munich winning, but again, don't count Madrid out. So yeah, let me know in the comments down below. Again, my prediction for the winners, I have Arsenal winning, I have Barcelona, La Remontada winning, I got PSG winning, and I got Bayern Munich winning, which would come out to be Barcelona versus Arsenal and PSG versus Bayern Munich. Those are big games, guys. We are coming to the tail end of the season now, so these games right here are going to be just absolute cinema. Let me know in the comments down below again, guys, what your thoughts are of these games and who you have winning the Champions League. But until then, guys, I'll catch you guys in the next one. Ciao, guys. Vamos.